It was a quiet night at St. Vincent's Hospital. Emily, a nurse, was finishing her late shift. The halls were silent and all the patients were resting. Just as she was about to leave, the lights flickered and then the entire hospital went dark. The sudden silence was eerie. Emily reached for her flashlight, but it wouldn't turn on. She tried calling the control room, but the phone line was dead. Power was out completely. Her heart started to race. Had to check on the patients in the ICU, especially Mr. Davis, who had just been brought in after an accident. She walked down the hallway, the only sound the echo of her footsteps. Then, faintly, she heard a strange noise. A low, guttural moan. She turned around, but no one was there. Emily tried to shake off the uneasy feeling and continued down the hallway. When she reached the ICU, the door to room 307 was wide open. Inside, Mr. Davis was sitting up in his bed, staring blankly at the wall. His body was unnaturally stiff and his skin was pale, almost gray. As Emily walked closer, she noticed something was terribly wrong. His eyes slowly turned to face her, but they were empty, hollow. Before she could react, he lunged at her with terrifying speed. His mouth opened wide, revealing sharp, decaying teeth. Emily screamed and jumped back, but the patient's grip was too strong. She struggled to break free, but as the power flickered back on for a split second, she saw the hallway full of shadowy figures, patients, nurses, and doctors, all twisted and zombified. Their skin rotting, eyes lifeless, groaning as they shuffled toward her. Emily slammed the door to room 307 and ran down the hallway, but the figures were closing in. The hospital was no longer the place of healing. It had become a nightmare. She turned down another hallway, only to find more of the undead shuffling toward her. Their moans echoed through the dark corridors. She tried to escape through the emergency exit, but it slammed shut behind her. Trapped with no way out, Emily could only hear the terrible groans growing louder as the lights flickered and died once again. One last moan echoed in the darkness, followed by a voice, "You're one of us now."